Headphones low, pen poised, cup warm in hand. The desk feels tight, shoulders drawn up, breath shallow. Notes on the page feel heavy, my chest holding more than words. The first line trembles under my pen, each thought a ripple through tight shoulders. Coffee aroma drifts, a gentle anchor, yet the mind races ahead of my breathing. Fingers hover, tapping keys slowly, each tap a reminder of tension, a soft resistance I am only now aware of. Inhale, exhale, the chest rises slightly, a tiny softening, almost imperceptible. The low hum in my headphones blends, a whisper guide through the tightness. Slowly unfolding, the day unwinds, each note, each sip, each line of mine. The shoulders lower, the breath lengthens, tension dissolving in measured increments. The music, the pen, the warmth of the cup, all conspiring to ease what's held too tight. I trace the words carefully, the page no longer a battlefield. Every syllable a gentle pulse, every pause a release. Steam rises in lazy spirals, fingers move with more ease. Headphones carry a voice close, soft and tethering me to calm. Exhale, long shoulders melting ice, soften chest expands, rhythms of the soft jazz wash over me, sweeping away the residual weight. Slowly unfolding, the day unwinds, each note, each sip, each line of mine. The shoulders lower, the breath lengthens, tension dissolving in measured increments. Head leans into sound, pen glides, stress drifting like smoke from the cup. Separate gently, each sentence finds its rhythm, each inhalation deeper than before, each exhalation releasing what remains. The body responds, easing into space, the chest softens, jaw unclenches. The desk becomes an ally, the cup a friend, the pen a guide. Slowly unfolding, the day unwinds, each note, each sip, each line of mine. The shoulders lower, the breath lengthens, tension dissolving in measured increments. The music flows through every fiber, hands, arms, chest, mind, all soften. Breath full, shoulder for one breath. I sit down already carrying the weight of what is next. The notebook opens quietly. The screen is full of text. A cup beside my elbow. The headphones turned down low. I try to push through tension like the body doesn't know. But the body always knows. It keeps a record of the pace. So I stop before the next line and give the breath some space. The work can wait for one breath, one long release from the chest, one moment where the shoulders do not have to do their best. The work can wait for one breath. The day will still remain. I can pause without losing everything I came to gain. The song stays close and tender, no rise and no demand. The brush drum moves like footsteps. A Rhodes chord takes my hand. I drink a little water, let the coolness settle in. I return to the notebook with more room beneath my skin. I am not avoiding, I am making space to stay. A calmer body carries more than panic ever made. The work can wait for one breath, one long release from the chest, one moment where the shoulders do not have to do their best. The work can wait for one breath. The day will still remain. I can pause without losing everything I came to gain. Write another paragraph and stop and look around. The room is still the same room, but the fear has turned down. My shoulders have remembered their natural place again. The breath no longer catches at the edges of the pen. The task is not a threat. The page is not a test. I can do what must be done without abandoning rest. The work can wait for one breath, one long release from the chest, one moment where the shoulders return to where they rest. The work can wait for one breath. The day will still less pressure in my frame. Notebook open, cup beside me. The work can wait for one breath. came to the desk already tired. Before the work began, I carried every unfinished thought like a stone inside my hands. The glass of water catches light, the notebook stays still, the headphones keep the music low. Like a room inside the room, I take one sip, I let one breath arrive. I don't ask the moment to become another life. Water beside the page, music soft against the strain. Every breath a little longer, every thought a little less afraid. Water beside the page, nothing grand and nothing staged, just a body slowly learning. It can soften where it stays. The saxophone appears briefly, then leaves the air alone. The Rhodes chords keep returning, like a language I have known. Before the days got crowded, before my shoulders learned to climb, I let the melody remind me I do not have to race the time. My hands begin to open, my jaw begins to rest. The day is still unfinished, but it no longer fills my chest. Water beside the page, music soft against the strain. Every breath a little longer, every thought a little less afraid. Water beside the page, nothing grand and nothing staged, just a body slowly learning. It can soften where it stays. Still questions without answers at the edges of my sight, but I can meet them differently without bracing for the blow. I can work with more attention when I let the pressure go. One page, one glass, one song, one breath. Music soft against the strain. Every breath is moving deeper, every thought is finding space. Water beside the page, nothing grand and nothing staged, just a body slowly learning. It can soften where it stays. Water beside the page, and room inside my chest. Lower the volume, leave the world outside. Coffee beside the notebook, a little room to hide. I came in carrying voices that were never fully mine. Deadlines leaning on my shoulders, thoughts arriving out of time. The screen keeps asking questions, the page is waiting too, but I have learned that rushing does not make the mind come through. So I lower the volume, let the melody stay small. A song can be a shelter without asking for it all. Lower the volume, let the nervous system rest. Let the quiet find the places that have tightened in my chest. Lower the volume, let the rhythm move and slow. I don't need a louder answer, I just need somewhere gentle to go. The coffee has gone warmer in the middle of my hands. I write a softer sentence and stop trying to understand every future possibility, every fear that wants a name. The music stays beside me, never pushing, never claiming. A brush snare like a whisper, a Rhodes chord settling deep. The body starts remembering the calm it tried to keep. Lower the volume, let the nervous system rest. Let the quiet find the places that have tightened in my chest. Lower the volume, let the rhythm move and slow. I don't need a louder answer, I just need somewhere gentle to go. I noticed that my jaw has softened, that my hands no longer shake. The page has room for breathing, and I can pause before I make another list of reasons why I should be further on. The work is still important, but the panic has gone. I am allowed to continue without punishing my pace. I am allowed to meet the day with a little grace. Lower the volume, let the whole room exhale. Let the small things stay enough when the bigger things feel frail. Lower the volume, let the rhythm move and slow. I don't need a louder answer, I just need somewhere gentle to go. Coffee cooling, notebook near. The song stays low, and the mind gets clear. With the quiet, don't hurry away. sits beside me. The cup is nearly full. I feel the old impatience pulling hard against my pulse. My breathing stays too shallow. My neck remembers strain. I wanna leave the moment before I have to feel again. But the voice inside the headphones does not ask me to escape. It says stay with the quiet. Let the body change its shape. Stay with the quiet. Stay with the room. Stay with the breath until it gives you space to move. Stay with the quiet. You don't have to run. The pressure will loosen when the fighting is done. I take another sip of water. Let the coolness slow me down. The music folds around me without turning into sound that asks for my attention, that demands I feel inspired. It simply sits beside me while the nervousness gets tired. My shoulders are not dropping all at once, but that is fine. The body has its own clock, and it does not borrow mine. Stay with the quiet. Stay with the room. Stay with the breath until it gives you space to move. Stay with the quiet. You don't have to run. The pressure will loosen when the fighting is done. Receives a sentence, then another, then a pause. I stop looking for the reason, stop negotiating, cause there is nothing wrong with resting in the middle of the task. There is nothing we can give in the body what it asks. No applause, no breakthrough, just a little more room to be true. Stay with the quiet. Stay with the room. Stay with the breath until it opens into bloom. Stay with the quiet. You don't have to run. The pressure has loosened. The fighting is done. Stay with the quiet. The quiet will stay. Steam curls from the cup, notebook open, pen ready. Headphones hum low, voice gentle and tethering. Shoulders tight, chest shallow, mind restless. is forming slowly. The weight on my shoulders echoes in the spine. Sips of coffee, warmth spreading through fingers. Breath catches, then lengthens inch by inch. Head leans slightly, listening to the soft voice. Words in music, coaxing muscles to release. Inhale, hold briefly, exhale, let go. Shoulders soften as sentences appear. The pen traces lines without haste, each letter a step toward calm. Cup of quiet, notebook near, voice in my ears, dissolving fear. Breath deepens, tension melts, hands flow, chest expands, slow rhythms, gentle hum. Calm finds me as lines come. Headphones cradle the low melody, saxophone weaving through Rhodes chords. The wrist relaxes, fingers glide freely. The heart matches the gentle tempo. Steam rises, air warms my face. Shallow breaths gradually deepen. Chest open, shoulders sink. Mind unclenches, thought unwinds. Each note a soft invitation, each sip an anchor for presence. Cup of quiet, notebook near, voice in my ears, dissolving fear. Breath deepens, tension melts, hands flow, chest expands, slow rhythms, gentle hum. Calm finds me as lines come. Ideas emerge without effort. The pen glides, the page fills. Muscles uncoil, neck loosens, breath flows full, natural, slow. The body and mind sink in the rhythm. A quiet release in each bar of music. Cup of quiet, notebook near, voice in my ears, dissolving fear. Breath deepens, tension melts, hands flow, chest expands, soft focus, gentle gaze, the room and I at ease. Notebook rest, cup cool, headphones carry a fading hum. I am present, relaxed, shoulders free. Breath for the day has softened the mind quiet. I am held by the calm. Cup beside me, pen still, breath long, heart light. The notebook does not judge me, though I judge myself too much. I hold the pen too tightly, like control is something I can't touch. A glass of water catches light, the headphones whisper low. I wanna finish everything before I let myself go. But the body has its wisdom, and the body says enough. There is no prize for carrying the day with rigid arms. One line at a time, one breath between the words, one sip of water, one softer thought I heard. I don't need perfection to keep moving through the day. One line at a time. You're still awake. I write without correcting every sentence as it lands. I let the music hold me where the pressure leaves my hands. The bass moves like a heartbeat, the guitar enters light, my shoulders lower slowly, almost out of sight. I am not behind, I am not failing, I am just learning a gentler kind of pacing. One line at a time, one breath between the words, one sip of water, one softer thought I heard. I don't need perfection to keep moving through the day. One line at a time. You're still awake. By the time the page is fuller, the room has changed its shape. Not because the work has vanished, not because I found escape, but because I stopped demanding that the moment prove its worth. Sometimes calm is not a destination, it is practice on the earth. The song remains low, the breath remains deep. I keep what matters and release what I can't keep. One line at a time, one breath between the words, one sip of water, one softer thought I heard. Coffee cup, pen poised, headphones low. The room is still, shoulders tight, breath short. Lines on the page resist my attention. Thoughts racing faster than fingers can follow. Chest shallow, muscles stiff, neck sore. Yet music hums low, voice intimate. Steam rises gently from the cup, a small warmth that anchors me here. Inhale slowly, let it reach my belly. Exhale, soft shoulders easing down. The pen glides across the page. Notes in the music mirror each release. Ink and warmth, gentle sound. Tension dissolving all around. Breath lengthens, spine softens. Notes and words, the day brightens. Headphones whisper, chest opens. Calm flows in measured doses. Each sip a tiny ritual, each sentence a gentle surrender. Music folds around the space, holding me steady, unhurried. Eyes trace each word, mind follows. Heartbeats soften in harmony. Exhale, slow, repeat. My soul's releasing quiet rhythm. The desk, the cup, the notebook, all companions in this gentle moment. Ink and warmth, gentle sound. Tension dissolving all around. Breath lengthens, spine softens. Notes and words, the day brightens. Headphones whisper, chest opens. Calm flows in measured doses. By the middle of the page, mind is slowed, breath full. The cup nearly empty, pen still moving. Muscles relaxed, chest open wide. The music and writing entwined, carrying tension away quietly. Ink and warmth, gentle sound. Tension dissolving all around. Breath lengthens, spine softens. Notes and words, the day brightens. Headphones whisper, chest opens. Calm flows in measured doses. Notebook closed, cup aside. Breath long, shoulders free. Music fades, peace remains. I am held in quiet chains. Ink dry, coffee gone. Breath steady, heart calm. Notebook open, water waiting by my hand. Every task has found a corner where my body cannot rest. My shoulders rise without permission. My breathing stops too soon. I read the same line twice, then stare beyond the room. So I turn the music lower, let the voice come close, not loud. I don't need another answer, I just need to leave the crowd. Inside my head, inside my hands, inside the way I sit. Let the shoulders fall, let them fall a little more. Let the breath go deeper than it did before. I don't have to solve it all, I don't have to move so fast. Let the shoulders fall, let the pressure loosen at last. The pen begins to travel without fighting every word. The cup is cool against my fingers and the room becomes less blurred. A Rhodes chord settles softly, a guitar answers low. The song does not demand me, it just gives my thoughts somewhere to go. I breathe into the silence, feel the ribs begin to move. The smallest act of slowing can become a kind of truth. No one is asking me to become more than I am. Let the shoulders fall, let them fall a little more. Let the breath go deeper than it did before. I don't have to solve it all, I don't have to move so fast. Let the shoulders fall, let the pressure loosen at last. Still unfinished, but I no longer call it wrong. The day is not an enemy, and I don't have to be strong. In the way that turns the body into somewhere I can't live, I can work with gentler hands, I can leave myself room to give. One sip, one line, one breath at a time. There is no need to force the mind. Let the shoulders fall, let them settle where they belong. Let the breath move freely through the spaces in the song. I don't have to carry all the weight I brought into the room. Let the shoulders fall, let the quiet make some room. Notebook still open, water by my hand. The work is still here, but so am I. Nothing urgent in this song, nothing chasing me along. The pages wait impatiently, the coffee cools beside. I came here 100 thoughts all speaking at one time. The headphones hold a softer world, a bassline warming round. The voice arrives so close to me, it barely needs a sound. I let the rhythm tell me what the mind forgot to say. Not every minute needs to prove that I have earned the day. There is nothing urgent in this song, nothing telling me I'm wrong, nothing asking me to hurry, nothing feeding every worry. There is nothing urgent here, only music in my ear, only breath returning slow, only tension letting go. I write the first imperfect line and leave it where it lands. I stop rewriting every thought before it leaves my hands. The guitar enters softly, then moves back into space. The silence after every chord feels like an act of grace. The shoulders lose their armor, the chest remembers air. The task is still before me, but the panic isn't there. There is nothing urgent in this song, nothing telling me I'm wrong, nothing asking me to hurry, nothing feeding every worry. There is nothing urgent here, only music in my ear, only breath returning slow, only tension letting go. I used to think that slowing down would make me fall behind. Now I see the pressure often was the thing that blurred my mind. I can finish what is needed without turning into fear. I can stay inside the moment and let the moment keep me here.